Let's talk about fine motor skills. Each year, there are children who come to preschool with fine motor delays. And each year, I hear teachers talk about how children are unable to correctly write with a pencil or use scissors. So what many people don't know is that simply more practice with the scissors or with writing with a pencil is not always going to increase these skills. It all comes down to fine motor development. I'm going to show you some fun ways to strengthen the hand and finger muscles to increase fine motor development. According to research literature, there are 4 stages. This would be the whole arm, the whole hand, the pincher, and the pincer muscles. So for learning to correctly grip and write with pencil, we're going to focus on building the pincher and pincer muscles. So here are some ways that I do this in preschool. So one thing that is a great tool for building these skills are beads. Now, I have different beads for different purposes. The hard, small beads, which really help with when you're building the muscles to pick them up. And so my 4-year-olds use these to sort. So we're sorting maybe by color, or this is great for differentiating. Some children can sort by shape, some by color, some by each. And some aren't ready to sort. They're simply just working on building the muscle and putting them in the tray. You do want to make sure that if you have children younger than 4 or who put things in their mouths, you do not want to use the hard small beads. So we also have these. These are good for picking up. So depending on which kind of bead, either one will work for this. We can use this for stringing to make a bracelet. We can also use the bigger beads for this. If they have a harder time gripping the smaller beads, that's also when this is perfect, the bigger ones. So we like to make bracelets with these, and to make it fun and have different textures, I use the chenille stems, some ribbon, some thicker ribbon. Just add a little bit, give choices. Choices are great because young children are going to be more engaged if they feel like they have a choice. We can also use the strings and ribbon for threading. Now there are some great things out there, some threading kits that you can get for young children. These I made by laminating pictures I had, using a hole punch to make as many or as few holes as I wanted. So we can thread, once again, using different textures and different choices. Threading is great to build those skills. One of my favorite things are the child-approved tweezers. So these are great for the hand, or as they grow and are able, they can move to using the fingers. And this is really going to help build the skills and muscles that they need to use a pencil. So earlier we divided or sorted the beads by picking up with our fingers. One of the things they can do is to use these tweezers to pick up and move the beads. And you can always switch this up to make it more engaging or exciting for them by trying different things for them to pick up and move. Maybe have something full in one bowl that they pick up and move to another. Make it interesting for them. Now they're not that expensive, so they're a good thing you can get. However, you don't have to go buy something new. You can use tongs, or if you have smaller tweezers and your child or students are ready for that, you can use those. Anything that's really doing the grasping, especially with the fingers. So those are some of the things that I use daily in my preschool class, and it's really worked with my students. I hope that there's something here that you can use and that it works for you too. I hope you have fun engaging your child or your students in some of these activities and building their muscles.